So like me, you started Lost over 20 years ago, because I was on American Idol back then. And for you, it was
The same year.
The same year, right?
2004, right?
Yep. Wow. What was it like? What did it feel like?
Well, it's so funny because I actually remember when our show was airing, we would watch the ratings, and it was always us and American Idol, always right up there together. And so, like, our histories are tied together.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Like, okay, I always like to ask, did you know it would be a big hit when you first started the show?
No, absolutely not. That's like asking, like, did you know you were going to win when you started, right?
You know what? You never know, right?
Yeah,
It just happens. You never know when you're creating a classic, because everybody loves this show. Y'all love Lost.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
No, but anytime you start a TV show, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, anyone who says they know, they don't know. There's so many shows come and go, and Lost lasting 6 years is something that we never could have predicted.
Okay, I have to ask, is it true you had to relearn Korean for your character?
Yeah.
How did that work?
Yeah, no, so I was born in Korea, and I came over to America when I was 1 year old. And so I was speaking nothing but Korean until I went to school. And, you know, once I got to school, I had to learn English really fast.
Yeah.
So I ended up learning English and speaking more and more English because my parents said, you know, I want you guys to be able to fit in. So speak it as much English as you can. And so they learned English really quickly, and we ended up speaking a lot of English in the house. They would speak to me in Korean, I would respond in English, which is why my understanding of Korean is better than my pronunciation of Korean. And so when Lost came around, it gave me the opportunity to work on my Korean, get better at it, and even get paid for it.
That's a full circle right there. And you're just so handsome.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir, you are.
Well, coming from you, you're even more pretty in person.
Thank you.
That is the truth.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Listen, but you made it onto the sexiest man alive list twice. 2 times.
You have such a warm audience.
What did you think of the first time?
You know, I felt like it was one small step for me, one large step for Asian American men. Because at that time, you know, there weren't that many men who looked like me who were in a list like that. Nowadays, you know, with K-pop and K-drama, you know, there's a lot more awareness of Korea, but we're talking about 2004, 2005, it was pretty different then.
Yes.
And it was nice. It didn't change my life in any way. You know, I still had to take out the garbage. And, you know, but you know, I liked what it meant representationally.
Okay, because you know your nickname was Zaddy. Like,
I've heard this. I've heard this.
What did you think when you heard that, and do you know what it means?
Well, that's the thing. The first time I heard, what are we looking at? Oh, there we go. So the first time I saw that, I thought it must be a typo. I don't know why there's a Z in front of there.
So you never knew that term before?
No, I'd heard it on the internet. That was the first time. And then my kids kind of told me, like, oh, it kind of means this and that. And I was like, oh.
What are they thinking you making the list?
You know, I'm always dad to them. You know, like, I make dad jokes around the house, and, you know, they roll their eyes. So, but actually, I actually do think that they're happy that I don't look like an old man, that I still could make that list, you know?
Yeah, so. They call you daddy, while on the internet they call you Zaddy. Okay, Zaddy. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.